Movie notes on The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, 2003 film, 15 October 2024 viewing. Yes, it's a good one. I'm filming this today, Tuesday, 15 October 2024, after finishing viewing this today, and I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Norway and United States of America. My description for this viewing is it's a fiction film about a group of female and male individuals, each with their own unique skill set, who are tasked in approximately July 1899 with trying to stop a supervillain with a taste for using breakthroughs in science to develop new technologies. Yes. So this is actually, it was a good pick, and I was like, I've forgotten that they actually put, like, you know, it's a fiction film, but they actually put the year, and they invoke The Invisible Man. So I actually mentioned that recently on this channel for my book and reading notes for The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. He published that one in 1895, and then what was it, 1897, he published The Invisible Man. And then what was it, War of the Worlds, 1899 or something like that. So this actually 1899, right? Science was already being used for to develop new technologies back in the 1890s, right? I've documented that. And I've covered a book that covered that, and this invokes one of that author's, H.G. Wells' characters, The Invisible Man. So it's kind of cool in that way to give a nod to science fiction of the past. Or what some people term the genre science fiction. It does actually do a pretty good job on the, I would classify this as a notes on science-y movie, because it does actually do a fairly decent job of, like, some basic, you know, science is kind of provided. Even if, like, not, here's step 1, step 2, step 3, the things being invoked. I'm like, I personally, some people might classify it as war, some people might classify it as blank or blank and blank, and I like science. I like the Nemo dude, you know, and Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde and stuff. So, yeah. I watched this one a lot growing up. I was born about a decade before this came out. So, there we go. I was not even a teenager, you know. So I had this one to watch. So this particular DVD has been in the family DVD collection for a while. Yeah. And then in thinking about it and constructing my own League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, since that terminology is used even with the presence of female in the group, I was like, media training, like for me, like, okay. Yeah, nowadays, right, there's like a press coverage, and there was press coverage, you know, like before the 21st century and the 1900s and stuff as well. But it was like, okay, what's something I could do in the future? I have not taken media training, like formal media training. There was like a class that school I attended in the past put out, and I opted not to take that media training. And I was like, looking forwards, maybe media training with Josh and Beckham on my publications, work, and other related items / topics. So like once I move in with my Josh, thinking about that was being like, we would go through like my papers, and we go in like publications, work, and other related, you know, items / topics, and like maybe we make a binder, you know, like questions we might get, or answers we might provide, and like that kind of frequently asked questions if we have experience with it, or things that I might highlight if asked about it in general, stuff like that. But actually doing it with people who have experience dealing with the press and media training themselves, but doing it on the home and work front. Kind of. And then was going, and then what about the rest of the female, one and only one baby is female child. So I'll go, my Beckham goes baby, goes baby girl 4 named Nephiline by Tanis in Italy. My Jacob goes baby girl 5 named Olivine by Tanis in Italy. My Josh goes baby girl 6 named Sphene by Tanis in Italy. My Dominique goes baby girl 7 named Heme, spelled H-E-M-E, in Hungary. My Kyle goes baby girl 8 named Mercury in Scotland. My parents might super love this one if they are living in Ireland. That the one with Kyle. This baby girl 8 named Mercury by Tanis. Okay. My Let's Isle goes baby girl 9 named Vulcano by Tanis in Italy. Vulcano, so volcano is not the original form of that word. It's an English derivation of an Italian word, volcano, but the term itself actually originates in Roman. It's named Vulcano by Tanis in Italy. And that my Let's Isle goes baby girl 9 named Vulcano by Tanis in Italy. And then my Nathan goes baby girl 10 named Sanadine by Tanis in Italy. So somebody are going to need to help me remember this. I need help in remembering this. I'd struggle with it even without the amnesia. Okay. My best guess, our highest highs in our life come from personal discovery moments, him and I, of something for our baby girl. Yes. So not necessarily giant scientific breakthrough, but something where it's like we find something personal for our baby girl. So then moving forward, and thinking of that, me moving forward, what do I stay tuned into on YouTube in the future? I was like, well, I'm working, going to school full-time, that kind of stuff. Maybe perhaps food and wildlife. That would be new for me, just to focus on that. So wildlife kind of for me and my heartbeat, and food for the heartbeat of my followers and my man, and I hope that some of my followers might like wildlife too. But like if I were to choose just 2 things so that I still do have a consumption presence, food and wildlife. So there we go. That was inspired by this. It was like, it's about moving forward, but sometimes moving forward can come with, well, good and bad. And sometimes teams form and stuff. And I was like, maybe I'll have a family team with my own human offspring. Whoa. So my moon notes on the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen 2003 film, 15 October 2024 viewing. And again, I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Norway and United States of America.